Gentlemen, this is Marc Goldberg from Marc Vlogs Watches, and you've seen it already on my on the avatar, on the thumbnail. So we'll just do the quick fist watch check just for fun. Today, I'm broadcasting from the car. I'm out and about. My partner is thrift shop. Maybe he'll find me a Rolex, and I'm wearing the, well, the sunlight's a little bit difficult for this, but I'm wearing the 50th anniversary Rolex Sea Dweller at this point. And today I want to talk a little bit about persistence, because I got mail from a gentleman named Josh in Houston, and he sent me a letter, and it was really kind of interesting what Josh did. Josh says that he called every single authorized dealer within 200 miles of his home city, which is Houston. Now, Houston is a major metropolitan area, and hi guys, Maison, Booser, Punctured Lung. I'll be saying hi in the comments to guys, you know, as you guys, as people come in. But anyway, what Josh did was he registered, he called on the phone every single Adricos in the house, Andy Hunter. So Josh called every single authorized dealer within 200 miles of Houston. That's a lot of authorized dealers. And he told, who said that? Booster, Mark, your puffy coat is an abomination. It's true. I know. Okay, so he calls every authorized dealer within 200, let me spit this out, guys. He calls every authorized dealer within 200 miles of Houston to tell them that he wants a Batman. So he didn't even tell me how many that was, but my best guess is that's somewhere in the 10 to 15, like easily a dozen, a baker's dozen even, of authorized dealers, and he puts his name on the wait list for a Batman. Now here we are, and this was recently, here we are, you know, nuzzling right up against the breast of Basel World. I mean, Basel is, what, in like 3 weeks? So it's coming right up. The Batman has been a super hot commodity because there is strong rumors to suggest that Rolex will be either discontinuing it. More likely, my take on that is not so much that they'll discontinue it, but that they will upgrade it with the new movement, make a tiny little dial change. Anytime Rolex does a movement change, they then make a tiny little dial change, like they add a crown, subtract a crown, put a space where there wasn't one, or a dash, you know, tiny little things, distinguishing marks, right? And then they change the reference number. So I think that they'll take the one, the first digit, which is a 1 on the Batman, and they'll turn it into a 2, and, you know. But I think that that's all they're going to do to it. But nonetheless, there's been a lot of rumors that they're going to discontinue it. And so Batmans have been in terribly short supply. But what this guy did was, you know, he just called every single one of them. And, you know, within a couple weeks of doing that, one of them called him. He said it was his day off. It was 90 miles from home. It was his day off. And they said, you know, do you want your Batman? Come get it. We have it right here. So he jumped in the car, and he did secure a Batman. So, you know, I feel like that's a little bit like hitting a lottery, you know, in some respects. But what this guy did was he bought lottery tickets from a lot of different gas stations, you know, which is like not such a terrible idea. So if you think you might like to have a Batman, I think the moral of the story is call 10 or 15, you know, just get on Google News, call 10 or 15 or 20. The problem, of course, would be if some of them want deposits, you know, because you can't put down deposits at, you know, at more than one of these places, or you'll be tying up all kinds of money. But nonetheless, I'm just here to tell you what worked for that particular gentleman, what worked for Josh. Now, Batman has been going crazy. I'm seeing them now as high as 14,000. These are listings in some of the popular websites, including Chrono and eBay. But it doesn't mean they're selling necessarily for those prices. But Asking is up into the $14,000 range, which is like kind of crazy. I bought mine, I want to say maybe 2 years ago, and I paid $7,800 for it, full kit, including the original sales receipt, the shopping bag, the hang tag, I mean everything, box papers, full kit. I got the coffin even because I bought it from a collector who I knew through Facebook, who just was buying a house and he needed to dump out. So I got really lucky on my Batman. But are you trying to tell me that my Batman has doubled? I paid $7,800 for it and it's damn near doubled, you know? So I think that there is a lesson here. Now, I did a video called "The Rolex Waiting List is a Lie" because I did want to provoke thought on the concept of the wait list. Chip, will I sell it for 12? Will I sell my Batman for 12? No, no. Actually, I feel like the Batman is a keeper. Now, I have sold some stuff. So actually, let's talk about that real quick. So what have I sold? Just sold my pre-ceramic Sea Dweller. Batman is going for $20K. Well, not in America. Where are you, RX? Are you in Canada? Like what? Australia? What dollar? Because yeah, that's not the American dollar. Anyway, what have I sold? I sold a bunch of shitters, Omega, Breitling, and lower. I sold my 16600 pre-ceramic Sea Dweller, and here's some big bloody news. Drum roll, please. I have an announcement. Somebody put a drum roll in the comments, please. I don't know how you spell it. Ding! I sold something. Sold something big. Why don't you guys guess? Those of you who know my collection, what do you think I sold? Sold something big. Thank you. Roll. So, what do you guys think I sold? Adrikos guesses the Sky Dweller. No, Adrikos, I would rather sell all the plasma in your body. And Crappy, I am not in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Booster says I sold my big ball. Well, I did sell a ball diver a while back. I've been down to one ball, and my other ball, it broke and it's been sent out for service. I'll make a video. I'll tell you all about what happened to my broken ball. Chip. I gotta put my finger there. Sorry, guys. Chip, finger again. Chip says I sold my Zenith, and he is correct. And punctured lung, El Primero. Yes, I sold the El Primero. Well, I think I sold it. By prior arrangement, my eBay bidder has purchased it, and he will make payment if he keeps to his schedule day after tomorrow. And I bought that watch at a really, really, really good price. I have sold it. I think the guy buying it is still getting a deal, but I've made a little bit of money on it, even after fees and stuff. So, you know what it is? I'm just not a chronograph guy, guys. That's what it is. I'm not. I didn't even. You all know I'm a Rolex fanboy. You can substitute the word whore for fanboy. Fair enough. But yeah, I didn't even get along with my Daytona. So I don't think I'm a chronograph guy. I think that the Zenith Daytona or the Zenith El Primero, it's a great watch. It's a beautiful watch. But it wasn't for me. Jose, how much can I pay for a Rolex Batman? Well, if you get it at MSRP, what is it, guys? $8,550 US? If you buy it on the secondary market, what are we talking about? $12,000 to $14,000, right? Sorry, I got to put my finger here. Give us your perspective on big item eBay dealings. Trust or be wary. So Adrikos asked the question, basically, what's my thinking on eBay buying and selling? So that's a good question, Andy. And here's what I have to say about that. First, I made 2 videos, which the guys can look at. One is 5 ways to buy a used Rolex, and it talks very thoroughly about my eBay buying strategies there. And then secondly, I made another video called I sold $10,000 of watches on eBay. And that's about selling. So selling and buying on eBay are 2 completely different experiences. So start with buying on eBay. That's easy. Buying on eBay is easy and safe because eBay offers tons of buyer protections. Selling on eBay, a whole lot trickier. And it's a giant topic. Both of these are big topics. I have strategies for how to buy on eBay, and I'm a very patient eBay stalker. So when I'm buying on eBay, I want to look. I want to do a search for the watch that I want to purchase on eBay. I click in filters. I go to tab, or I tab into the filters, and I turn on the tab for view completed and sold items, which allows me to look at the last year's worth of sales and sales figures, and I can come pretty close to knowing what's the historical low for to purchase or sell the watch that I'm looking for. And then I use the whatchamacallit, I use the make an offer, participate in auctions. I like buy it now using the make an offer function. So that's how I buy. Now after I buy, well, okay, another couple quick tips. I want to buy from really reputable sellers who have a lot of feedback. Okay, so if some guy has, like I just saw, boy, I almost bid on it till Submariner, full kit, box, papers, everything, and pictures of it all. And the watch looked really fine, looked good. For $5,700 or a best offer, a ceramic, right? A modern one. And I damn near, I damn near made an offer on the thing until I looked and I realized, shit, that warranty card doesn't look right. It was just a little off. The watch actually looked fine, but the warranty card was not quite right. And then I looked at the seller and he had feedback of 4. So, it's a violation of my method. It's certainly a fake watch. Now, if I had bought it, could I get my money back? Yeah, but the problem is the newbies who buy stuff like that and don't recognize a fake when they get it, maybe they're gonna keep that watch and not even know that they should be going to the, to the eBay dispute center, right? So that could be a big problem. What else? Selling, much trickier. Watch my videos on that, guys, if you're interested. But I've sold quite a lot of stuff on eBay. I have so far, knock wood, no fraudulent problems, but I'm real picky about who I sell to, and I'm also picky about who I buy from. When I list stuff on eBay, I do enable make an offer. I put it up for a buy it now price, and I make that buy it now price too high. Make it too high, because I don't want just somebody going, oh, there's a good deal, clicking it. Now I'm stuck with a buyer that has 3 in feedback, but according to the terms of service, I got to sell to this guy. I put it up too high. If I want to sell a thing for $2,200, I put it up for $3,000, and then when I get offers, I distinguish between the quality of the buyer and how seriously I pursue those negotiations. So somebody asked, what is my beef with Craig? I think he means Craig Ship, and I don't have a beef with Craig at all. Zero beef. He and I disagree on Grand Seiko. I kind of am interested in the Grand Seiko diver that he likes so much, but I feel that its bracelet is inferior to the Rolex. Its clasp is inferior to the Rolex. Its bezel is inferior to the Rolex. Now, mind you, its price, but I still think it's an expensive watch. Oh, Craig has a beef with the Sky Dweller. Well, that may be. I don't. But listen, I just made a video called my Rolex sucks. And the point of that video was, no matter what you have, someone's going to think it's a terrible watch, and you have to just be okay with that. You leave you guys in 3 or 4 minutes in order to go into the store. So whatever you got, you watch his last live stream, watch it. No, who's Craig's? Have I watched Craig's last live stream? Okay. Well, I think what happened was I got a phone call there, so we had service interrupt us. Do I wear my deep sea blue, my deep blue much? No, it's heavy, so it's a Safe Queen, and I pull it out and wear it, one day a month. Okay, guys, well, I gotta go. Thank you for joining me today for a few minutes. If you want a Batman just like Josh in Houston did, or Basil World, because after that, I don't think you're getting one. And that means time is tight. You know, you could always get an authorized, you never know. Stranger things have happened.